Morning flowers soaked in light, tiny diamonds shining bright. Water falling from my hands onto little growing things. Fresh air drifting through the yard, blue sky without a single cloud. And for once inside my chest, everything feels calm. Maybe peace can grow this way, slowly, day by day. A quiet morning in my garden, soft sunlight on my skin, tiny flowers gently dancing with the early wind. And all the noise inside my head feels far away again. A quiet morning in my garden feels like healing. Coffee waiting on the chair, birds still singing everywhere. Warm earth underneath my feet, like the whole world breathes with me. I used to think I had to run, chasing every setting sun. Now I let the morning stay and soften all the pain. Maybe life was never meant to move so fast. A quiet morning in my garden, soft sunlight on my skin, tiny flowers gently dancing with the early wind. And all the noise inside my head feels far away again. A quiet morning in my garden feels like healing. No loud streets, no crowded rooms, just flowers slowly starting to bloom. And somehow that is enough. A quiet morning in my garden, golden colors everywhere, little peaceful moments floating softly to the air. And all the fear I used to hold melts beneath the sun. A quiet morning in my garden makes me feel alive.
Old wooden bench beside the trees, cold coffee carried by the breeze. Morning shadows moving slow through the grass below. Neighbors opening their gates, dogs already wide awake, and the sunlight through the leaves feels enough for me. I spent too much time trying to outrun my life. Now these quiet mornings save me, blue skies hanging over me, tiny moments in the sunlight help me finally breathe. And maybe I don't need everything figured out. These quiet mornings save me without a sound. Favorite song inside my ears, washing through There's a calm I cannot name, floating through my veins. Little flowers near the fence, growing without consequence. Maybe people heal that way, slowly every day. Maybe peace is something small now. These quiet mornings save me, blue skies hanging over me. Tiny moments in the sunlight help me finally breathe in. Maybe I don't need everything figured out. These quiet mornings save me without a sound. No perfect future, no perfect plan, just warm sunlight across my hands. And somehow that feels enough. Now these quiet mornings save me, soft wind moving through the trees. Every little golden color pulls the sadness out of me. And maybe life can still be good even after doubt. These quiet mornings save me without a sound.
Barefoot walking through the grass, morning dew against my skin. Clouds drifting above the roof, like a slow moving dream. Tiny roses by the wall, sunlight shining over all. And the air smells sweet today, like summer never left. I don't wanna rush this feeling. Flowers blooming in the sunlight, soft wind blowing through my hair. Everything feels warm and gentle, like there's magic in the air. And for once my tired heart doesn't feel afraid. Flowers blooming in the sunlight make me wanna stay. Notebook open by the chair, tiny sketches everywhere. Coffee growing cold nearby, while the morning shines. Birds singing above the trees, moving softly with the breeze. Maybe joy is made of this, quiet little things. Maybe happiness is simple. Flowers blooming in the sunlight, soft wind blowing through my hair. Everything feels warm and gentle, like there's magic in the air. And for once my tired heart doesn't feel afraid. Flowers blooming in the sunlight make me wanna stay. Golden skies, soft guitar, little healing in my heart. And maybe this is enough. Flowers blooming in the sunlight, painting colors through my mind. Every little peaceful moment leaves the heavy days behind. And for once my tired heart
train beyond the hill. Birds are louder than the streets. Coffee warming up my hands as I sit beside the trees. There's a peace inside the yard I forgot I used to know. Like the sunlight understands things I never told. Maybe I was meant to slow down. Sunlight through the garden leaves makes the whole world breathe. Tiny moments in the silence bring me back to me. And every little ray of gold feels softer than before. Sunlight through the garden leaves makes me hopeful. Guitar beside the door, songs I never finished writing. Now they sound a little warm in the calm of morning light. Neighbors laughing far away, children riding bikes again, and the world feels less intense underneath the wind. Maybe healing sounds like this. Sunlight through the garden leaves makes the whole world breathe. Tiny moments in the silence bring me back to me. And every little ray of gold feels softer than before. Sunlight through the garden leaves makes me hopeful. Makes me hopeful. No heavy noise, no endless fear, just morning slowly pulling near, and I can breathe again. Sunlight through the garden leaves, dancing softly over me. Every peaceful little shadow feels like quiet therapy, and every little ray of gold helps me carry on. Sunlight through the garden leaves feels like home.
Tiny flowers on the table, fresh air through the kitchen door, morning light across the floorboards, like I've seen 1,000 times before. Still it somehow feels brand new. Every color, every hue, blue sky hanging quietly, watching over me. Maybe life gets softer slowly. Warm mornings and little gardens help my heart feel light again. Soft sunlight and growing flowers pull me from the dark, and every little peaceful thing feels brighter than before. Warm mornings and little gardens make me feel at home. Favorite sweater, oversized, messy hair, and sleepy eyes, watering the plants outside while the clouds drift by. There's a calm inside my chest, like my soul can finally rest. Maybe joy was always small after all. Maybe healing takes its time. Warm mornings and little gardens help my heart feel light again. Soft sunlight and growing flowers pull me from the dark, and every little peaceful thing feels bright. me feel at home. Slow wind, blue skies, golden sunlight in my eyes, and maybe I'll be alright. Warm mornings and little gardens make the whole world feel more kind. Every tiny growing flower leaves the heavy days behind, and every little peaceful thing feels brighter than before. Warm mornings and little gardens make me feel alive. The kettle sings before the sun, painted light begins to run across the sink and dusty jars, tiny galaxies of stars. I pull the curtains to the side, morning spilling warm and wide. There's lavender beside the gate, blooming quietly again. I used to fear the quiet spaces, now I rest inside them. Today feels soft around the edges, like nothing needs to hurt. The wind moves gently through the roses and through every word. I don't need a grand escape or somewhere else to be. This little morning by the garden is enough for me. A bicycle rolls down the lane, someone whistles in the rain, left over from the night before, still shining on the porch. My fingertips smell like time, the old clock forgets the time, and I don't mind it all today, watching shadows drift away. Maybe peace arrives unnoticed. Today feels soft around the edges, like nothing needs to hurt. The wind moves gently through the roses and through every word. I don't need a grand escape or somewhere else to be. This little morning by the garden is enough for me. Crossing over fences, slowly pulling down my defenses. Everything is breathing easy now. Today feels soft around the edges, golden light on faded bricks. The smallest things become the brightest when the world moves like this. And somewhere in the quiet, my heart learns how to rest. This little morning by the garden feels better than the rest.
There's a cracked mug on the railing, steam rising into the blue. A passing train beyond the hillside sings the soundtrack of the view. The grass bends low beneath the breeze, newspaper pages flutter free. I haven't checked my phone all day, and maybe that is good for me. Nothing urgent, nothing loud, just sunlight touching the ground. I could stay here for hours, listening to the trees, watching tiny silver airplanes disappear beyond the leaves. No heavy conversations, no racing thoughts to chase, just the sound of early summer moving through this place. The neighbor paints his wooden fence, a dog sleeps near the garden steps. Somewhere someone plays old jazz, drifting softly through the air. I spent years trying to become every version everyone wants, but this morning asked for nothing except for me to breathe. Maybe stillness has a language. I could stay here for hours, listening to the trees, watching tiny silver airplanes disappear beyond the leaves. No heavy conversations, no racing thoughts to chase, just the sound of early summer moving through this place. The sky keeps widening, the day keeps opening, and somehow I stop worrying. I could stay here forever, where the flowers meet the fence, where the sunlight paints the backyard in quiet confidence. No pressure to be perfect, no need to rearrange, just the sound of early summer helping me change.
Strawberries resting on the table, fresh paint drying on the chair. The whole house smells like lemon, and sunlight fills the air. I hum along to old cassette tapes while sweeping off the floor. The kind of songs that make you smile without knowing what for. Everything ordinary feels beautiful today. Clouds above the apricot trees move like slow white rivers. Tiny pieces of the morning make my whole heart shimmer. There's honey in my teacup, warmth inside my chest, and somehow all my worries feel smaller than the rest. A butterfly lands near the basil, then disappears again. I laugh alone for no real reason and let the silence in. The laundry dances on the line, blue fabric against the sky, and I can hear the distant church bells carried softly by the wind. Maybe joy arrives in fragments. Clouds above the apricot trees move like slow white rivers. Tiny pieces of the morning make my whole heart shimmer. There's honey in my teacup, warmth inside my chest, of the apricot trees glow beneath the noon. Every tiny living detail feels like a gentle tune. And somewhere in the quiet, my spirit settles in, wrapped inside a peaceful day that doesn't need to win.
Fresh dirt underneath my shoes, sunlight cutting through the bamboo. There's a radio beside the shed, playing songs from years ago. I trim the ivy near the wall, hear the neighbor's rooster call. The world feels strangely balanced here, like nothing's out of place. I forgot how calm can sound. Green leaves flicker in the daylight, like tiny mirrors in the sun. Every corner of this backyard feels connected to someone. Not lonely, not crowded, just enough life around me. Green leaves flicker in the daylight and set my mind free. The watering hose curls in circles near the stones beside the path. The dragonfly hangs in the air, then vanishes too fast. There's an old guitar by the doorway, covered slightly in the dust. Maybe later I will play it when the evening comes. Maybe rest is something earned slowly. Green leaves flicker in the daylight, like tiny mirrors in the sun. Every corner of this backyard feels connected to someone. Not lonely, not crowded, just enough life around me. Green leaves flicker in the daylight and set my mind free. I spent too long inside concrete rooms, forgetting what open air can do. Green leaves flicker in the daylight while the hours wander by. Every second feels more gentle underneath the sky, and the quiet keeps unfolding like a song I almost knew. Green leaves flicker in the daylight and pull me through. Mint leaves floating in cold water, tiny freckles on my arms. The breeze carries jasmine perfume through the half-open yard. I sit cross-legged on the pavement, painting petals in a book. Every color feels electric underneath this afternoon. The world feels kinder when it slows down. Sunlit afternoons and flower pots scattered all around me.
breezes change. I remember all the seasons I believed I'd never heal. Now the warmth upon my shoulders feels undeniably real. Maybe growth is almost invisible. Sunlit afternoons and flower pots scattered all around me. Little sparks of living color blooming softly, wildly. I don't need to chase perfection or untangle every thought. Sunlit afternoons and flower pots already mean a lot. Soft blue skies, barefoot days, quiet hearts can still be brave. Sunlit afternoons and flower pots glow beside the old brick wall. Every tiny shade of green makes the heavy feeling small. And the peace inside this garden stays with me when daylight drops. Wrapped inside these gentle hours and flower pots.
The bakery opens down the road, sweet cinnamon fills the air. I pass the same blue mailbox covered in ivy everywhere. A woman waters tiny roses outside a pale green store, while bicycles roll slowly past across the sleepy boulevard. The morning stretches lazily, like it has nowhere to be. Fresh bread and faded sneakers, sunlight on the avenue. Every little passing stranger feels softer in this view. No rushing trains inside my chest, no thunder in my mind, just warm streets waking quietly at the perfect time. A violin from somewhere distant echoes through the neighborhood. Old men drinking dark espresso underneath the wooden roof. The clouds drift low above the rooftops, painted silver, blue and white. In every ordinary corner looks cinematic in the light. I forgot the world could feel this gentle. Fresh bread and faded sneakers, sunlight on the avenue. Every little passing stranger feels softer in this view. No rushing trains inside my chest, no thunder in my mind, just warm streets waking quietly at the perfect time. Tiny moments disappear so fast, maybe that's what makes them last. Fresh bread and faded sneakers carry me through peaceful days, where nothing needs explaining and silence feels okay. The city hums beneath the sunlight, slow and beautifully kind, like morning learned exactly how to quiet down my mind.
Peach color curtains flutter softly against the painted bedroom walls. There's watercolor on the table and old postcards near the lamp. I dip my brush into the sunlight, mixing gold with shades of blue. Outside the sparrows gather loudly, like they know the sky is new. Today feels delicate somehow. Paint stains on my fingertips, tiny dreams inside my sketchbook. Every color holds a feeling that I never knew I could. No sadness hiding in the corners, no shadows in the hall, just soft light pouring through the window, touching everything at once. The kettle clicks beside the counter, steam curls slowly toward the roof. I write half-finished little poems on receipts and notebook pages. A breeze carries orange blossoms from the garden near the fence, and suddenly the whole apartment feels larger than before. Maybe beauty lives in fragments. Paint stains on my fingertips, tiny dreams inside my sketchbook. Every color holds a feeling that I never knew I could. No sadness hiding in the corners, no shadows in the hall, just soft light pouring through the window, touching everything at once. The world outside keeps moving fast, but I don't need to follow that. Paint stains on my fingertips, drying slowly in the sunshine. Little pieces of the morning turning ordinary bright. And somewhere between the silence and the humming of the fan, I realize this peaceful feeling might finally understand me.
Laundry sways above the pavement like white flags against the blue. Children draw with broken chalk beside the corner cafe. The owner sets out tiny tables under strings of faded lights, and the smell of roasted coffee moves slowly through the block. The world feels smaller in a good way. Slow afternoons and open windows, music drifting through the heat. Tiny conversations echo somewhere underneath. No complicated expectations, no pressure to pretend. Just sunlight resting on the buildings again and again. I trace circles on the glass, watching scooters pass below. Someone laughs from 2 floors up, and I laugh without knowing why. The traffic sounds like distant oceans far away and soften down, and every passing cloud above moves lazily arrives unexpectedly. Slow afternoons in open windows, music drifting through the heat. Tiny conversations echo somewhere underneath. No complicated expectations, no pressure to pretend. Just sunlight resting on the buildings again and again. There are days that ask too much. Today asks almost nothing. Slow afternoons and open windows carry warmth from room to room. Every little breeze reminds me life doesn't always bloom in dramatic ways or loud explosions. Sometimes it simply glows like sunlight hanging quietly across the telephone poles. Laundry sways above the pavement like white flags against the blue. Children draw with broken chalk beside the corner cafe. The owner sets out tiny tables under strings of faded lights, and the smell of roasted coffee moves slowly through the block. The world feels smaller in a good way. Slow afternoons and open windows, music drifting through the heat. Tiny conversations echo somewhere underneath. No complicated expectations, no pressure to pretend. Just sunlight resting on the buildings again and again. I trace circles on the glass, watching scooters pass below. Someone laughs from 2 floors up, and I laugh without knowing why. The traffic sounds like distant oceans, far away and softened down. And every passing cloud above moves lazily somehow. Maybe calm arrives unexpectedly. Slow afternoons and open windows, music drifting through the heat. Tiny conversations echo somewhere underneath. No complicated expectations, no pressure to pretend. Just sunlight resting on the
There's rosemary beside the pathway, and lemons drying in a bowl. I step outside without my shoes. The concrete still feels cold. A tiny hummingbird appears, then disappears between the leaves, like a secret meant only for mornings such as these. I want to remember this forever. Golden fruit and climbing ivy, bright blue skies above the fence. Every breath tastes clean and quiet, filled with innocence. No heavy memories returning, no echoes from the rain, just tiny sparks of summer running through my veins. I rinse the water, inking slowly, watching sunlight hit the sink. A radio plays distant samba from the house across the street. The world smells fresh and unfamiliar, like it started overnight. And every little ordinary object looks softer in the light. Maybe peace can change the colors of things. Golden fruit and climbing ivy, bright blue skies above the fence. Every breath tastes clean and quiet, filled with innocence. No heavy memories returning, no echoes from the rain, just tiny sparks of summer running through my veins. The air feels warm against my shoulders, like the season finally knows me. Golden fruit and climbing ivy cover all the garden walls. Every leaf becomes a painting when the sunlight falls. And maybe this is what it means to slowly bloom again, wrapped inside a quiet day without regret.
Morning fog above the river fades beneath the rising heat. Cyclists pass along the bridge with sleepy smiles and coffee cups. The water catches silver streaks from the pale awakening sky. And somewhere down the shoreline, a fisherman hums softly. The whole town moves half awake. Cool air drifting from the water makes my thoughts feel light and clear. Every ripple carries silence further than my fears. No crowded noise surrounding me, no static in my head, just quiet waves reflecting sunlight instead. A bookstore opens by the harbor, stacks of novels near the door. The owner sweeps the wooden steps while jazz spills through the speakers. I wander without destination, following the scent of rain left behind from midnight storms, now drying in the warmth. Maybe wandering is enough sometimes. Cool air drifting from the water makes my thoughts feel light and clear. Every ripple carries silence further the day feels unforgettable. Cool air drifting from the water moves gently through the town. Every tiny shining surface calms my spirit down. And as the morning stretches wider past the boats and willow trees, I realize this peaceful feeling is exactly what I need.
The paper crane beside the window turns slowly in the fan. Sunlight slips across the bookshelf, touching every spine by hand. I hear the market down the alley, opening with sleepy sounds. Metal shutters rolling upward echo softly through the town. The morning carries tiny miracles. Tangerine skies above the rooftops, warm tea cooling by my side. Every passing second glimmers in the early light. No unfinished thoughts can reach me, no old ghosts appear. Just the rhythm of a quiet day beginning here. Fresh bouquets outside the flower shop lean against the painted wall. A little boy with untied shoelaces runs beside his mother, laughing. The bakery glass reflects the clouds like another world inside. And every corner of this city feels softer than before. I don't need the day to rush. Tangerine skies above the rooftops, warm tea cooling by my side. Every passing second glimmers in the early light. No unfinished thoughts can reach me, no old ghosts appear. Just the rhythm of a quiet day beginning here. The air smells faintly like oranges, and yesterday finally loosens its grip. Tangerine skies above the rooftops drift slowly into blue. Every tiny moving detail feels honest and true. And somewhere underneath the sunlight, something inside me clears. Like the morning gently whispered, I'm safe here.
The station cafe smells like cinnamon and rain drying off the street. People fold their newspaper slowly, half awake in wooden seats. A train slides by beyond the platform, silver underneath the sun. And I watch reflections shiver across the coffee cups. Everything feels slower than usual. Soft steam rising through the window carries all my thoughts away. Tiny ordinary emotions just quiet mornings passing through me like a breath. An old man waters hanging plants outside the bookstore near the tracks. Someone tunes a dusty guitar inside the record shop. I haven't looked at the time once since the morning first began, and somehow that feels important in ways I can't explain. Maybe peace ignores the clock. Soft steam rising through the window carries all my thoughts away. Tiny ordinary motions make the whole world sway. No urgency inside my heartbeat, no pressure in my chest, just quiet mornings passing through me like a breath. The clouds move low above the station, like they're listening to soft steam rising through the window, blends into the pale blue sky. Every distant whistle echoes softly through my mind, and for a little while nothing feels misplaced, only sunlight warming up this little space.
I leave the balcony door wide open to let the jasmine wander in. Morning paints the white tile floors with moving patterns from the trees. A bowl of peaches on the counter glows beneath the yellow light, and the radio plays softly from another room nearby. Today feels stitched together gently. Cotton clouds and watercolors, sunlight float above the neighborhood. Every little sound surrounding me feels warm and good. No racing thoughts behind my eyes, no heaviness to hide, just lazy hours unfolding slowly like the tide. I water herbs beside the railing, mint and thyme and tiny basil leaves. The scent clings softly to my fingers long after I step inside. A postcard hangs against the fridge from a place I'd never seen. Still somehow it feels familiar in this quiet kind of peace. Maybe comfort doesn't need explaining. Cotton clouds and watercolors, sunlight float above the neighborhood. Every little sound surrounding me feels warm and good. No racing thoughts behind my eyes, no heaviness to hide, just lazy hours unfolding slowly like the tide. The fan hums softly overhead, and nothing asks too much of me. Cotton clouds and watercolors, sunlight fade gently into noon. Every ordinary object feels touched by feels naturally at ease.
The old arcade beside the harbor still flickers, though it's daytime now. A skateboard rolls across the sidewalk, leaving echoes through the square. Salt air drifts above the boardwalk, mixing with espresso smoke. Seagulls circle lazy patterns over fishing boats below. The town wakes up in faded colors. Blue mornings near the coastline wash the static from my head. Every passing wave reminds me not every thought needs to be said. No crowded rooms or flashing headlights, no noise I need to outrun. Just sea breeze moving through the alleys and morning sun. Someone tunes a radio nearby, playing old romantic songs. A waitress wipes the empty tables, humming quietly along. I sit beside the harbor rails, watching light bend on the tide. And for once there's nothing missing from this moment in time. Maybe stillness travels with the ocean. Blue mornings near the coastline wash the static from my head. Every passing wave reminds me not every thought needs to be said. No crowded rooms or flashing headlights, no noise I need to outrun. Just sea breeze moving through the alleys and morning sun. The horizon stretches endlessly, like it's making room for me. Blue mornings near the coastline glow beneath the waking sky. Every silver ripple sparkles as the boats drift by. And somewhere in the salty air, the heaviness dissolves, leaving only open water and calm.
Tiny wildflowers crack the pavement beside the old apartment stairs. A neighbor hangs fresh linen slowly into the cooling morning air. I hear dishes from the kitchen and a distant barking dog. The whole building feels half dreaming, bathed in silver fog. The day arrives without announcing itself. Lilac shadows on the concrete fade beneath the warming light. Every quiet little detail feels impossibly alive. No crowd A cassette spins beside the window, playing songs from years ago. I trace circles in the condensation on the glass of melting ice. Somewhere down the narrow alley, someone waters hanging vines, and the scent of wet soil lingers long after they go inside. Maybe peace hides in familiar places. Lilac shadows on the concrete fade beneath the warming light. Every quiet little detail feels impossibly alive. No crowded thoughts to carry upward, no sorrow left to drag, just soft hours opening gently like paper maps. The clouds unravel slowly overhead, and the world feels patient again. Lilac shadows on the concrete disappear